Hi there, this is Stacy Karacostas from www.success-stream.com, coming to you live from the Canada Marketing Summit in Vancouver. I'm here today with Alex Mandossian, who just did one of the best presentations I have ever seen. He was talking on teleseminars, and what's your website again, Alex?
AskAlexToday.com.
AskAlexToday.com. Absolutely don't want to give people the wrong information. So can you share one tip with the viewers on something that would really help them out if they want to get started doing teleseminars or do better ones?
Sure. The tip for teleseminars is as follows. You want to have a handout given to your listeners via PDF, via just a molecular transfer of sending people to a website. They can pull it down. They print it out, whether it's one page or I have as many as 20 pages. Start slow, one page. By having a handout, we call it an action guide. What happens is your listeners, and if you don't know how to do teleseminars, just go to Google and type in how to do a teleseminar and you'll find ways to do it. You'll find probably some of mine. What you want to do is make sure that that handout is what you're speaking to, and you allow them to follow your notes on the handout that they have physically in front of them, and this prevents them from multitasking. Multitasking is your enemy if you're a teleseminar presenter, because in this room right now, people don't multitask typically because they're in a room and there's a lot of pressure. There's other students around, right?
Sure.
And most of them stay awake, right?
We hope.
Depends on who's presenting sometimes, but in my case, I like to see a lot of eyes open. You can't have that same level of attention with a teleseminar because people just can hang up the phone. So what you want to do is keep them focused on that handout, and as they're filling it in, the ink on that handout, as trivial as it may sound, makes that handout or action guide, as we call it, more valuable at the end of the call than from the beginning. In fact, I said that today. I said the action guide that you have, and they had a handout, you had about a 22-page handout.
Yep.
It's more valuable at the end of the presentation than the beginning. So you want to add value in real time and show them the progress that they've made. Pay link is better than a photographic memory. Send people a handout or an action guide before your call. Have them print it out as it's coming out of their printer. Now your virtual event has become physical, and I hope you do that.
Oh, that is a terrific tip, and I have to say I loved your action guide today. One of the things he did with his action guide that I thought was particularly helpful was it had fill-in-the-blank spots. So you had to pay attention, you had to stay engaged, and you really did add value to the handout by the end. So thank you so much for your time and for all the great information you gave today, Alex. It was really wonderful.
Thank you. And we could have had a handout for this presentation, but this is an impromptu. So next time we'll have an action guide and maybe you can fill in some blanks.
Again, this was Stacy Karacostas coming to you live with Alex Mandossian.